Last time out on the Youth Academy Challenge Save, we were previewing our 21st season at the club. Today, it's the 5th of September. We released Jose Cruz from his duties as the head of youth development. He's now at Malaga earning 10.5 grand a week. I brought in a replacement thinking that this replacement would do well for us. And that this replacement would want to learn his coaching badges. This is Miroslav Yannick. And I thought this guy would be the perfect replacement. Level-headed medium handling style, resolute personality. Yes, he's got a different formation, but I thought he would work and we could get something out of this guy. And he'll try to improve his coaching badges. It's not happened so far. He keeps rejecting me every turn. And I'm going to try again, because if he doesn't, I might just sack him as a result and find someone else to replace him. Yes, I'm literally finding myself wanting to get rid of this guy, even though he's only just signed for me, simply because he's not willing to get a new coaching badge. That's how much I'm disliking this guy as a result of what he's doing so far. Still, we've gotten past the summer window, we've got our European draws, and did we do well? Are we having a good start to the year? So, let's find out together if we're having a good start to the year, and if there's anything I should be concerned about. Well, the first game we had was against Legia Warsaw in the Super Pucharski final, and we won it, so another trophy to our collection. It is the 4th year in a row we have won the Super Pucharski now, and I'm delighted by the consistency we are showing in this competition. I want to break every record possible for most title wins, and that is another step to us achieving that goal. It's also our 22nd trophy of our time at Lublin. 2 more this year. We'll have 24 trophies in just 21 years. We then took a Wisla Plock and beat them 3-0 in the first league game of the year, and it was comfortable. Another victory to our collection. We're looking good, and I think we can do more and more. We even gave a debut to Marcin Subsek, and he scored, so that's a good start to his career. Davidovich had to come back from an injury and wasn't fully fit. It's why he wasn't starting this match. And he made a point against Wrocław to make me want to pick him again in the future when he scored a hat-trick in the next match. Admittedly, 2 of those goals were penalties, but still a hat-trick in your first start of the season, in your first game of the season, that's already good enough to make anyone stand up and pay attention to you. We then took a Włocławek, and they are still our bogey team, it seems like, despite the fact we are much better now. They always seem to cause us problems no matter what I try to do. They just keep doing well against us, and I wish I knew what I could do differently to stop this from happening all the time, even if I'm rotating some of my team every now and again. Still, it didn't matter so much against Lech Poznan because we beat them 4-1 and we were 2-0 up inside 13 minutes. And then Kimmich, after they got a goal back late in the first half, got 2 goals late in the second half. So, another victory to our collection, another comfortable game. And it makes me wonder why Włocławek are so difficult, whereas Lech Poznan, who are supposed to be the better team, are easy to deal with. Then we took a Partizani in the Champions League, Champions Path, playoff first leg, and drew 0-0 against an Albanian team. I'll give them credit, they've actually gotten here in the first place, but how did we not beat this team? Seriously, they're not good. Their league's not loaded, they don't have as many players as we do, yet they managed to sneak a draw against us. No idea what's going on, and I'm very disappointed with this result. We then took a Cracovia and beat them by a goal to 0. Benecki started the striker in this game because of injuries. Yep, Davidovich got injured again, and he's still injured as far as I'm concerned right now. And it's not great, but Benecki getting a goal as a striker shows that he's very versatile for us, and we could use him pretty much anywhere we want to at this point, if you include centre midfield, attacking midfield, and striker. Well, at least we made up for the draw against Partizani last time out by beating 4-0 this time. We even missed a penalty early on. Naroki missed a penalty, and we still won 4-0, so this was promising. And next year, 4.45, they had 1 shot on goal, it was a 0.01 chance, and it was off target. I think. Was it off target or was it blocked? It was off target. Okay, good. But yeah, dominated this game, and we're through to the league phase of the Champions League once again. It is the 5th year in a row we've gone to this stage now, so that's impressive when you think about it, isn't it? And to finish things off, we beat MacLeod. Niroki got a hat-trick, and he scored 2 penalties with the hat-trick. So he couldn't score in the Champions League from the spot, but he could score 2 goals in the league from the spot. They also had a man sent off when they gave away the penalty because it was like a 2-footed lunge that was going to break someone's ankle if it does connect 9 times out of 10. So, lucky it didn't do that. And it was the opening we needed to take full advantage. The fact that we got a second penalty later on and then we scored again is kind of ironic, but I'm not going to complain. Still, as things stand, we're top. Lake and Vorsaval of all teams are chasing us down. I say of all teams as if they're not a good team. They are a good team. They've just not been very good as of late, and it's come a bit of a shock that they're doing as well. To put things into perspective, they have not been a top 3 side since 2036. That's 7 years ago, effectively. And if we look at their last league performances, they've barely done anything productive. They've been 5th, 5th, 6th, 5th, 7th, 8th, and 6th. They've been around the European places. In fact, they've failed to get the European places for the last 3 years. So this is a bit of a shock to me. Mind you, I can't really talk. We spent 4 years of the last 5 before we won the first of 8 straight league titles outside of the top 5 ourselves. So it's not like I can really say, oh, it's a shock. They're not going to win the title. They could easily win the title. They just haven't done anything to suggest they'll do so for a while. And then they beat Wisla Block 8-0 away from home. That's right. Wisla Block lost 8-0 at home. And I have to show you this because it was a stunner to me when I saw this at first. How do you lose 8-0 at home? Oh, you give away 4 penalties. Yeah, giving away 4 penalties would do it. How do you do... They gave away 4 penalties. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Game over. I can't top that. That's just incredible. That being said, we're in the Champions League and our opponents are looking like this. Inter Milan, Genk, Champions League holders Real Betis, Dortmund, who are probably the best team out of all these opponents, and Anderlecht, Ajax, AC Milan, Real Madrid. No English clubs. I'm spared from the Englishness of it all. Because they're overpowered in FM because of their TV money, and it's true. You know it's true. But since we're in the Champions League and we're the 25th best team in the coefficients right now, surely that means good things for us, right? Because was there another team from Poland in the competition? No, there isn't. I will say, though, it isn't the end of the world because we still have 4 other teams that could be doing good things in Europe this year, and I'm hoping they do well. And I say hoping they do well because Pogoń Szczecin and Wisla Kraków are both in the Europa League this year. Wisla Kraków got to the playoffs of the Champions League before they were denied. And Pogoń Szczecin just got all the way through to the next round, which is saying a lot. I don't think either team's going to win the competition because you got Arsenal in this competition. Why it's only Arsenal, I don't know. But there's that. There's also 4 French teams in this competition. Don't know why it's already 4, but I'm not going to say anything else about that, I think. As for the Conference League, there's no Polish teams in the competition this year. Yep, they got knocked out in the last round. In their defense, though, Jagiellonio were taken on Feyenoord. That's a difficult game to overcome. Lech Poznan, though, I can't defend. They lost on penalties to Atomitas, so yeah, that's less forgivable. They did draw both times, though, so I guess there's that. As things stand, though, we have gotten 4.2 points this year. In an ideal world, we'll get another season. We'll get 13.9 points. I don't think that's going to happen if I'm completely blunt with you. But there you go. And it's just unfortunate. But as things stand, if we were to go up to see where we go, we will go up to 9th place. Behind Liechtenstein. Because, of course, we are. Of course, Liechtenstein, powered by one single team, are that good. I swear, because it's just one team every year, they are just overpowered 100%. Honestly, do not know what's going to happen if it's just them, because they don't get any Champions League places. I assume that the team below them would still get the places that they would normally get because of the Liechtenstein situation. So it looks like that is the case, because Switzerland wouldn't get these places normally, but because it's Liechtenstein, they get things out. So if anything, I don't think I need to worry about Liechtenstein. As things stand, we're going to be going to 9th, it feels like, in the coefficients, apparently. Yes. But we'll get 8th places qualifiers, which is the same as 9th anyway, but it's nice to get the opportunity to do that as things stand. And I'd like to think we can just go up the table. We are only 0.175 points ahead of Scotland as things stand, though. So we definitely need to keep going and progress. Though we are 2nd currently in the coefficients for this year, just because of the qualifying round so far, but I'm not going to take things for granted and just assume I'm going to do well. We need to keep going this season and continue to progress. I also don't think that the Czech Republic and the Netherlands and Belgium, who we could be going above this year, are going to have a very bad year. So we need to be cautious about this, really. As we stand, though, we're actually 25th in the coefficient, so we actually need to do well this year and match or surpass our 15 points for this season going into the year, so we don't just drop down the table like a stone. And I think we could do well, personally. As things stand so far, it doesn't look like I'm going to go down too far, but this is very early days, mind you, as well. But I'm actually not going down a single position, so that's kind of nice, to be honest with you. But we still got to be cautious, and we've still got to be smart, so let's see where this takes us. So we've now got £180 million in the bank, which is lovely. We love money, and why wouldn't we? We've also got debts owed to us, which is about £1 million. We've got £3 million in the sponsorship deals right now, and that's great. However, I've convinced the board to improve the training facilities, and I'm delighted by it. So 3 months from now, we'll be back to state-of-the-art training facilities, and I'm delighted. So hooray! We're not losing anything else. And it's wonderful. So I've got to show you this, but 10,000 to 1 odds. That is the odds against us winning the title in the Champions League. So we'll do well to get to the round of 16 again, I think, this year. And he's not interested in doing it. No, I'm not accepting this. He has to do it, or we're sacking him. No interest? Alright, we're sacking him. I refuse to have anyone who's not willing to improve their coaching badges when it improves their attributes as a head of youth development. Yeah, I don't care. I literally don't care about this. He can go. He's cheap, so we can get rid of him whenever we want to. That being said, I might already have his replacement here in Osman Kamara. He's the same type. He's the same style I want. Exactly everything I want. I'm just going to give this guy the role. I've decided here and now. So this is you guys learning with me what I can do here. And I'm going to just do this. I'm giving that guy the role. He's in my team. I've been training him up as a first place to get his coaching badges. So he's definitely improving. And I'm just going to give him the role. And we're going to see what happens from here. There you go. I just decided on the spot I'm sacking someone because of the fact they're not willing to improve their coaching badges, whereas this guy is. So there you go. Same personality as well. And he's never headed, so it's almost identical what I'm doing here. Alright, so I am going to end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys will like and share this video. And that you'll subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. Well, anyway, what do you think of my decision to sack my head of youth development based on the fact he's not willing to improve his coaching license? And do you think his replacement's any good? I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on all of that down below. But anyway, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.